Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my Robinhood portfolio. And continuing to talk about penny stocks, I thought it'd be appropriate to talk about what a pump and dump scheme is. This is based on the fact that there's been a lot of comments in the comment threads talking about various penny stocks, different penny stocks with a lot of momentum behind them. So I thought I would talk about what pump and dump schemes are, because this type of trading activity can lose you lots of money if you're not careful. So a very basic pump and dump scheme is a scheme in which an investor tries to fraudulently encourage investors to buy a particular stock in order to artificially inflate that stock's price so that investor can sell off their own shares to make quite a bit of profit. So a classic example of this is Drys here, DRYS, Dry Ships Incorporated. This is a penny stock that went through a pump and dump scheme back in November of 2016. And you can see that the stock was trading at $1,000 or so. Then within a matter of a few days, it increased to $15,000 and then quickly came back to less than $1,000 within a week or so as well, really within just a couple of days. And this is a classic pump and dump scheme. And just a quick side note here as well. The stock here is $1,000 or so, but that's artificially inflated as well because there's been a lot of reverse splits in this area here in order to try to maintain the stock price at a reasonable level so the exchange does not delist the stock. As you guys know, if a stock trades below $1 for a certain amount of time, for a lengthy amount of time, the stock exchange will delist that stock. So there's been a lot of reverse splits here. And again, that's artificially raising the price of this stock to $1,000 or so. And that's, you can really see that here in the last 5 years. The stock, it's saying it's 1.3, 1.2 million, but really that's just because there's been a lot of reverse splits here, taking 50 to 100 shares and combining those into one share in order to maintain that stock price. And the stock price is still only $2.83. So that's why it's so high there. But again, this is a classic pump and dump scheme, and there's a few different ways in which an investor can identify these pump and dump schemes. And the really underlying sentiment is a famous quote by Warren Buffett in which he said, "Be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful." And this is really a statement that pertains to value investing, a contrarian view of stock market investing, but it can also be applied to pump and dump schemes. That is, that if something looks too good to be true, it probably is. And you can see with this stock here, increasing from 1,000 to 15,000, 15 times money. So we're not even double or tripling money. We're increasing the money 15 times with this particular stock. This is just too good to be true, and this is a classic pump and dump scenario. The other way of identifying pump and dump scenarios is with volume. So this particular stock, for example, currently trading at 1.655 million. But let's say this stock was historically trading 200,000 to 300,000 shares per day, and all of a sudden it's trading 1.6 million shares per day. That's another telltale sign of pump and dump schemes. So lots of investors, lots of turnover, and a lot of that turnover can also be artificial. Investor trading between themselves in different accounts to get that volume up, to get the hype up about the particular stock. Once that stock starts trending up in price, then they simply start dumping the shares, and you can see the price fall off pretty dramatically here. If we go to the stock here, if I can hopefully tease some of these dates out here, it's kind of hard on the 1 year graph, but you can see here November 10th, November 8th here at $1,000 or so, 10th all the way up to $2,000, so already doubled the money in just a day or so. And just a few days later, within a week, it's $15,000. And then if you take a look at the stock price just a couple days later, it's $2,000. So you can see a very rapid uptick up and then a dramatic fall down here. Classic pump and dump scenario here. So again, ways of identifying this is if a stock starts doubling or tripling, and here this is very exaggerated, but 15 times money within a couple days, if the volume starts increasing quite a bit, and if there's a lot of positive announcements in the stock investing world, Reddit, other forums, even here on YouTube, without a lot of financial statements backing that up, without a lot of concrete information backing that up, that's probably a pump and dump scheme. So that's three ways in which to identify these types of schemes. First, the stock price dramatically increasing, the volume dramatically increasing, then also lots of positive reviews about a particular stock, lots of positive sentiments without a lot of concrete or financial data to back that up. All typical pump and dump schemes. So three ways to identify this. For new investors, you really need to watch out for this, especially with a lot of these penny stocks with momentum trading. You can lose a lot of money. With this stock here, if you bought on the peak, just 2 days later, you're losing 95% of your money. So yeah, just wanted to quickly talk about and introduce what pump and dump schemes are. If you guys have any questions about that, leave those down in the comment threads. I'll try to get back to you as quickly as I can. If there's any other investors who want to add to the discussion, feel free. I always solicit opinions on a lot of these different topics. You know, the whole point of this video series is to learn about investing. So if you guys have any positive comments to make about that, any good information to supplement what I've said already, let me know. I can definitely include that in the video. So yeah, kind of with that, I'll end the video. As always, if you guys enjoy my videos, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. The whole point of this video, as I said, is to learn about the market, hopefully give you guys a little bit of a sense of what penny stock investing is all about. And I'm also a neophyte investor. I always like to read about new investing strategies and stocks. If you guys have any good ideas, let me know as well. And yeah, kind of with that, I'll end the video, and we'll see you guys next time.